Fighters of the 3rd Spartan Operational Brigade of the National Guard of Ukraine destroyed Russian T-72 and T-55 tanks with the help of FPV drones. Visually, the tanks detonated their ammunition. The destruction of Russian T-72 tanks of various variations by the armed forces of Ukraine is commonplace, while the destruction of the T-55 is, on the contrary, a rather rare event. The last damage to the T-55 was recorded on August 5, 2023, and the destruction of a combat vehicle of an unspecified type, which may be a T-54 or T-55, was recorded on June 18. It will be recalled that the return to service of T-54 and T-55 tanks for the needs of the Russian army was reported in March 2023. The analytical team Conflict Intelligence Team published photos of an echelon with these tanks, which was on its way from the far eastern part of Russia. According to the SIT, the echelon left from the city of Unmanned, which is home to the 1295 Central Tank Reserve and Storage Base. Later in April, the Russians released a video from the war zone that showed a tank similar to the T-54 or T-55. The Russians most likely use the T-54 and T-54 tanks for firing from closed positions, that is, the same as the T-72. Soviet tanks T-54 and T-55 are usually divided under two indexes as two different models, but in fact they are part of the same line of combat vehicles. These tanks were constantly modernized and had changes in design, conceptually remaining the same tank. The Soviet T-54, T-55 can be distinguished from the later T-72 by the characteristic gap between the front first and second landing gear. A muzzle compensator at the end of the barrel of the DE-10T gun and a specific convex cap of the radiator on the roof of the tower are also characteristic features.